Day, McVeigh, and happy Friday. Good morning, boys and girls. Please stand to honor our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boys and girls, you may be seated. Let's get to our birthday list for today. So today we will announce the birthdays for today plus the weekend. Okay. So happy birthday today to Jack Norcower in our 4th grade, Ava Mendoza in our 2nd grade, Wiskana Perelku in our 2nd grade. And for tomorrow, there are no birthdays, but on Sunday, happy birthday to Aiden Bullion in our 1st grade, Oliver Kopp in our 3rd grade, and Mr. Weiss, Mr. Justin. Yep, it's his birthday on Sunday as well. Okay, our lunch for today, and I have some lunch updates, by the way. Our lunch for today is pizza. Plus, we have boar's head turkey and cheese, grilled cheese, and our bagel lunch. Now, we have been doing so much better with our orders, and I want to give some shout outs right now to some classes in our kindergarten. Rooms 101, 102, 201, 202, and 117 have been perfect for 2 days in a row. Wow. And in 1st grade, rooms 120, 122, 123, and 126 have also been perfect for 2 days in a row. In our 2nd grade, rooms 221, 222, and 225 and 227 have also been perfect for 2 days in a row. 3rd grade, rooms 216 and 219. Way to go. Then in 4th grade, the entire grade level. Woohoo! 2 days in a row. Perfection. And finally, 5th grade, rooms 105, 103, 104, and 106 have been perfect for 2 days in a row also. Well done. Let's see if we can keep this moving. What does that mean? It means that you have to place your orders in the morning for what you want. Every now and then there's going to be a mistake at the kitchen, and we'll make sure you get the meal that you order. But if you want the boar's head turkey and cheese, you have to order that in the morning. The same thing with pizza. There's no trading or switching for a different lunch when it comes time for lunch. And a reminder, whatever you bring from home is what you should be eating at lunch, even if you prefer what the hot lunch is. If you do, talk to your mom or dad or whoever made your lunch and say, I'd prefer to get this today. If they agree, then you'll get the hot lunch. Otherwise, you should be eating what you bring from home. Okay. Now, we've been working on our school rules. Now, I want to get back to the first one, body control. Body control is all the time. Already we've had some boys and girls using their hands. So things perhaps on the bus or the playground, somebody gets upset, and instead of thinking before doing something, they respond by pushing or using their hands, or even saying something they shouldn't say. So at all times, body control also relates to our brains. We control what we do next by thinking. In the same way that we solve a math problem, we control what happens next. So if we're solving a math problem, we think, what should I do next? Should I add? Should I subtract? We control the next thing. Same thing when it comes to your friends or the people at McVeigh or all the boys and girls on your bus. You control what happens next. If something goes wrong or something happens that you don't like, you control the next thing. So either the situation can get better by what you do or worse by what you do. So if you have good body control, the situation will get better. Either you'll wait to tell an adult, or you'll do something that's more kind than what was already happening. Or you'll do something that you shouldn't do and retaliate or have body control that's not so good. So it starts here, though. It starts with thinking. What should I do next? Think first. What should I do next? Then respond. That's super important. We're going to continue to work on this. Remember, all of the rules in McVeigh come from that one rule, body control. I want to give you all a high five. Put that hand up. High five. Why? Been doing great with our fire drills. We're going to continue to practice them. It's important that we always know what to do in an emergency. Now, you might notice that I have a McVeigh shirt on. This is our McVeigh merch. It's part of the apparel sale, the clothing sale. Apparel is clothing related to like a team or a school. Anyhow, this clothing, spirit wear, is something that you can purchase. You can buy. You can tell your parents, I want a McVeigh shirt. And there's so many different kinds. This is one of the ones that I have. I have many. I've been here a long time. So I have lots of McVeigh shirts. But this is one of the ones that you might be able to buy. But the sale ends next Friday. So I'm going to continue to remind you. There was a flyer that went home. You can access it also on the PTA website. But this is one of the shirts that you can buy. And that sale, again, ends next Friday. All right. Now, for our Get Smart show today, I have a super cool project by Sophia DeBoard. Now, Sophia did something with science. So she found out that if you create supports, so what holds up a building? Well, there are support beams. There's a big poles or columns. It can be wood or metal that holds something up. So how does it work, though? And why doesn't a building fall down? So you might have also seen houses that are built on stilts if they're by the water. So what Sophia did, I'm going to just move this over so you can see what she did. Okay, so what you see here are these cups. And what she did was make 6 of them. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these are just foam cups. And then she took paper and rolled it up. You see that? She rolled it up, put rubber bands on it. So this is paper and it's rubber bands and cups. She made them all the same height. That's called level. They're flat. And then she tried to figure out, what can I put on top of that? How much weight can these hold? Now, I just put my computer on top of paper cups and rolled up paper. She was able to do that with her Chromebook as well. And then we tested it out with other things here. Like, for example, this is heavy paper. It's called cardstock. I put several packages of the cardstock on top. What she learned is that when the weight of something is evenly, that means the same, even is the same, when the weight is evenly placed over those support beams or columns, or even in this case, the cups, that they can hold a lot of weight, even though they're not that strong on their own. Paper and a paper cup is not that strong. But if you put them together and make them work together, they are very strong. That's how it works. And so she actually said she tried some super heavy things at home to see how much they could support, and then spread them out to see if anything changed when they were spread apart. She noticed that when they spread apart, they were not as strong. Closer together, they were stronger. And that is also true. So the closer together, they would get stronger. So Sophia, I just wanted to say, wow, congratulations on really working on some science to get smart. And also to say that, you know, what you learned in science also relates to us. So all by ourselves, we're strong, but together we're much stronger. And we always should remember that, how important it is to be a part of a team, to work together. Together, you can do more than all by yourself, which is, again, why we work so hard to be mighty kind, mighty minds, and to have good body control so that we can work together as much as possible, learn more, and get smart every day. Sophia, super job. I'm going to continue to go back to your project because it's an important one, and we're going to learn a lot from that project. And we have another cool one coming up on Monday about the Earth. So stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to close out with our Mighty Kind Moment of the Day. We'll get our drum roll. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so the Mighty Kind Moment of the Day is a shout out to a teacher, actually. Now, I'm not going to say who the teacher is, but you know who you are, who did something super mighty kind for their colleague that made, so a teacher had something excellent for herself, but a colleague really needed it. And so she gave it away and made a switch. And so you know who you are, super mighty kind to give that up for yourself, for somebody else, because that was good for you too. So, and that's what kindness is, friends. You know, sometimes we have things that others need more. And even though we really like it and it's very good for us, if somebody else needs it more and you give it to them, well, wow, that is super mighty kind. So let's keep thinking about that. Do I really need this, or does somebody need more? Why? Because we're mighty minds. Not only that, mighty kind, mighty minds. And every day, boys and girls, is a great day to get smart and be kind to both each other and the earth. Let's have a wonderful day.